I'm very excited as well as humbled to come before you today, speaking about our initiation of a new campaign, Future Generations Now. We have gone through, yes, 3 years of a campaign. We must, we can, we will. And as a matter of fact, it has been very successful. And I need to express to you the deepest gratitude for all the sacrifice and the love and the faith that you have shown through the process of that campaign. There are many hopes and dreams that we had as we approached that campaign, and we hope to be able to accomplish. And only through your sacrifice and generosity that we're able to do many of the things. As a matter of fact, the big HVAC kind of project of getting heating, air conditioning for church and school happened after so many years of planning. Wow, that is a tremendous thing. But now we need to look at this second phase, Future Generations Now. We need to reorientate ourselves to what our parish is and where it sits. Here we are, 159, a great intersection. Everybody comes by. There are all kinds of questions and issues and interests in who we are. And things are a bit unsafe out in front. And I see that all the time, and I see the traffic whizzing by. And as they continue the project in the next couple of years, it's going to change even more. So we need to realize we need to reorientate and really make an entranceway that's going to be attractive and accessible to everyone. People see our church now. They realize we've been put in a position of particular prominence. And it's not a matter of kind of like braggy sort of prominence. It's a matter of we are representing Christ and inviting people to enter into a community. And how are we going to express that invitation and that welcome? But by a new gathering space, with a canopy where people can drive under and drop off folks, with bathrooms that are accessible right here on the first floor where they're able to get to them. This is so important. It will cost us, yes, as a matter of fact it will, but think down the way. Think down the generations to come. Just as this building has been such a prominent thing, that will be too, and we will all benefit from the gift.
Our first campaign, unfortunately, all of our money was spent on infrastructure, new roofs, new air conditioners and boilers and so forth, which most people don't see. This campaign is going to be hopefully a little different, where we're actually going to see what we're getting for our money. This new south entrance is going to have a gathering space and elevators so we can get to our basement, handicap bathrooms, permanent baptismal font, liturgical fitments, physical things that everybody can see and appreciate.
Now we're able to fix up the interior of the church with its painting and be able to do the liturgical fitments that are necessary with the ambo, with the presidential chair, and with the baptismal font. And we realize how important and central that is to our worship and our celebration. So now I'm asking you to look at this particular project as an exciting moment in the life of our parish. I'm asking you also to pray about it and say, what is the Lord guiding us to think about? How is He asking us to help to make this happen? Now with this second campaign, Future Generations Now, we have a goal of about $2 million, believing that's going to be able to help us to get a lot of what we need to do accomplished. Now we realize prices, change and all those sorts of things, but that's our goal, because then we'll be able to create that gathering space, those bathrooms that are accessible to people, do some of the fitment things inside of the church that need to be done. So I need to ask you to make your commitment toward that goal and make the sacrifice so we'll be able to accomplish that.
For this campaign to succeed, every parishioner must prayerfully consider a 3-year commitment to giving over and above their regular offertory. We need gifts of $50, $25, and $10,000 over 3 years. We also need gifts of $8, $5, or $3,000. Over 3 years, a gift of $3,000 amounts to about $85 a month, or $20 per week.
Brad and I are really excited about this capital campaign because we believe that the experience of our last one helped our parish to really grow and become more vibrant and helped our spiritual growth. I urge all of you to pray for God's guidance as far as your level of giving in this campaign. This is really the most important thing. Brad and I have found that it is really true. What you give away, you really keep.
During the last capital campaign, Susie and I sat down and talked about what we thought we should give, and we came up with a figure. But after we learned a little more about the true meaning of sacrificial giving, we decided we should do more. So we started to put together a list, and the ideas really started to flow. In the end, it ended up giving about 4 times what we had originally thought. It really felt right, and the financial burdens ended up not being that much on us. So that's the same process we're going to go through with this campaign.
Now, some of you might be able to afford $3,000 pledged over a 3-year period, and you'd be able to do that. Maybe you've done that in the past, and you're realizing, wow, we did it, God blessed us, and we're able to continue. And I know the Lord will continue to do that. Some of you may not be able to do that, maybe only $1,000 over the 3 years. But whatever it is, I know God will bless you for the sacrifice. Some will be able to give a lot more than that because God has blessed you. And what a wonderful way, by being able to use the gifts God has given you through your work and through your success, and being able to share that with others so generations in the future will benefit because of your sacrifice. It might not be equal in giving, but equal in sacrifice for all of us.
There's been a lot of work, hard work in the background by a lot of people to bring this thing forward to the point we're at now. We just need everyone to pray and give as much as they can to support this so we can see it through to fruition.
And I know that if we all do this, then in a few years we'll be standing in front of our beautiful new church entrance, a testimonial to our sacrificial giving for now and future generations.
I've made my commitment, and I'm asking you to pray and make that same commitment. Please be generous now in supporting Phase 2, Future Generations Now, for the future of our parish, that we can enjoy it here, but also that many in the future will be able to enjoy it as well. God bless you, and thank you for your generosity and support.